954. That's 9 reflect 9. That means it's a mirror flip to the finish off of a 9 flip. 9 is a 6. 6 flip 6 is a 9. At 69, that's a motherfucking fair exchange. It's never a robbery. So the title of this is Haiti Deserves Freedom and Kanye Right. Motherfuckers say what they want to say. Kanye a soldier in the struggle, laying that motherfucking shit down. He's calling out the one that y'all can't see. He's calling them motherfuckers out into the forefront. The fake Jews, the motherfuckers that look like us that's not us. When they talking about Jews from Africa, what the fuck y'all think he talking about? So, one thing you gotta look at. Russell Simmons did a whole hour-long cast about Kanye and what Kanye said about the so-called Jews. Now, notice I said so-called Jews. These are the ones protected by another group of people called Zionists. You familiar with the Zionists from a document called The Protocols of the Wise Men of Zion. And in the protocols of the Wise Men of Zion, it gives a blueprint. It's a blueprint for conquest of a nation or a group of people by controlling certain key aspects of the society. You don't have to control everybody, just control the important shit. So that's what they've been doing to steer the narrative in a direction. What Kanye is doing is antagonizing their sensibilities of seclusion by calling their ass out in the open to let y'all see how these motherfuckers operate. Now, in there, Russell Simmons was talking about how he made friendships with certain Jewish people. He named Liar Cohen, and he named Rick Rubin, among others. But he kept saying something about a group of people they call WASPs. Now, if you look at a WASP, that motherfucker is black. But he ain't us. These is what they call in Asia a murder hornet. They come in like they're a bee, right? And then they start doing all they motherfucking murder and laying this shit on the ground murderously. Remember, there was a holy decree, or the most bloody decree of the Pope was to oppress us using murder as the method to kill the kings, the princes, and the general people of the land. We talk about the grassroots individual that don't really know what the deal is, right? And so what they doing now, Kanye, okay, so let me see if y'all can see how this shit work. Before Kanye went at the Jews, what did he do first? He told all of the other music moguls to stay out of it. Get out the way. I'm finna tear this bitch up now. So he called out Jay-Z. He called out Puffy. He called out Meek Mill. And he was telling them, using the wind talker language, look, get out the way. I'm about to drag these motherfuckers the rest of the way out. We already got the chief dragging their ass out all over Instagram, Facebook, and motherfucking YouTube. Now let me use my dead celebrity status while I'm still alive, right? Watch them hang me in effigy when I drag their ass out. And that's going to show our people the power of their unity pales in comparison to what happened when we start to unify and support each other. So Jay-Z don't say nothing because he ain't supposed to say nothing. Meek Mill didn't say nothing because he ain't supposed to say nothing. And when they asked Puffy, Puffy said, I ain't even going to address that bullshit. Fuck what Kanye talking about, right? Now, you got to remember, Puffy named his label Bad Boys. The motto of the CIA is real bad boys move in silence. So he was going up against the Central Intelligence Agency, who was in bed with the Federal Bureau of Investigations. That's why Kanye called him a Fed. But it don't mean Fed like you think. It means Fed as in the Feds is who Kanye going up against, and the CIA was who Puffy was going up against. So the clandestine thing to do is to put it in the public domain so everybody can see that you've been challenging the status quo in order to establish a new norm. So it's up to us to back Kanye play. So what we need to be hashtagging Kanye right, period. Hashtag Kanye. Matter of fact, I'm going to type it in here. This is the new hashtag. Kanye is right. So we on hashtag Kanye is right. Show y'all support. That motherfucker, when y'all start showing the support, that's when he gonna start knowing to turn this shit up and drag them motherfuckers out. He gonna go harder and harder. Kanye is right. The same thing that the minister told us back in 1978 is the same thing Kanye telling us now. Until we get past these fake Jews, imposters pretending to be us because they look like us, but they ain't us and don't have our interests at heart. Until we get past them motherfuckers, we can't get to our shit. Now, the triggering mechanism that you looking for in Haiti, you looking for what's called an Oshun return celebration ritual. It looked like a parade. It looked like Mardi Gras. And they gonna do it in Haiti, and it's gonna be in the news. All of those people that's planning to invade Haiti is gonna turn into the relief effort. The Haitian people now are responsible to start organizing the men in order to take the lead to receive the livestock, the water, and the relief effort that's coming to Haiti through the American FEMA protocols, post-continuity of government. So what that mean is everybody that had dirt on their mind about motherfucking Haiti, now they got to turn that shit around. Yeah, I put the hashtag, but I think you can at the symbol to, at symbol too. Kanye is right. Whatever the fuck it is, they need to see that we ain't backing the fuck down. Kanye right, and we got his motherfucking back. See, these motherfuckers always they play the victim role, right? Them motherfuckers play the victim role, but we remain the victims. So we done being motherfuckers victims. So this how the GDs come in the motherfucking door. We kick this bitch down. So Kanye right. Listen to what he telling y'all, because he telling y'all in code they look like us, but they not us. Russell Simmons called them wasps, right? Look that shit up, right? These are affluent people with money that refuse to invest in our community, but the pale Jew is willing to invest in our community, but we don't have the business savvy to exploit the motherfuckers that's coming to offer the aid and assistance. We allow them to take over our community, right? And as we sit here and watch them taking over our community economically, they still don't have the political control of the people. The people are still in the graces and the hearts of the motherfucking leadership from the land. We gonna always look up to the motherfuckers in our community before we look up to the motherfuckers at large, as they call it. Them motherfuckers that's fucking with Kanye is the Jewish Defense League, using pale faces to hide behind because they cowards. They can't come out. They cowards. If you listen, I told you they live in gated communities. Go back and listen to Kanye. He said they live in safe in their gated communities. Go back and listen to Trump. He said they hide in their gated communities. They in upstate New York. They in upstate New Jersey. This is where they stronghold at, and this is where they operate from. Noble Drew Ali went to their camp in New Jersey and drugged their motherfucking asses out so that when it come time to drag these motherfuckers out in the open, you will know who they is and you will know the right from the wrong when we start calling them motherfuckers on their bullshit like Kanye West is doing. The God is speaking God talk. Listen to what he's saying. These motherfuckers have no intentions. Right. Oshun don't play about her children. And she's okay. So now look, Yemi and Oye is backing her up. Them the three sisters. So what y'all about to see when this water come back, Oye and Yemi is celebrating their sister's return. Haiti got to get their lick back on the mainland for allowing these motherfuckers to get us in the warlock while they were warlocked. So now they got to send motherfuckers over here because the conjure got to be closed over here because Florida is the finish line. If you flip the map upside down, overlay the elephant over the United States, Florida is the raised trunk of the victors, the matriarchs. Get this shit right. This shit is over with. We not backing the fuck down. We not marching. We ain't going none of that shit. We just exercising our God-given right to reclaim our right to the earth rights, to restore the matriarchy, give our sisters back their shit, and whoop any motherfucker ass to get between the motherfucking mission. So Kanye doing his part, we got to show this motherfucker that we ain't backing down either. Right? So in about a week or now, matter of fact, in another day or two, we going to come up with another hashtag. Make these motherfucking hashtags go viral because that's how you fuck their algorithm up and get all eyes on Kanye West. He told y'all he's on the same mission I told y'all I was on. Kanye be watching what the fuck I be saying because he be giving me knockbacks. The law of the land is overthrowing the admiralty jurisdiction that kept us all in slavery and involuntary servitude under the pretense of meritorious manumission, which made it look like we was free when we was only trustees, right? So now we realize that we are the de jure, we the rightful owners of the land, air, and the water, and this time that this shit get cleaned up. So anybody that's going against the land, air, and the water is in violation of the great law. And the great law overrides all of the man's law. Therefore, they are in violation of traversing on a superior jurisdiction. And now they about to get their diction knocked in the dirt. So, I think I said what I needed to say. I got the Haiti, the Oshun come home Oshun ceremony. For the sisters out there who wants to participate, I'm going to invite Phoenix Rising onto the live tomorrow. We probably going to do it earlier in the day. And what we need the sisters to do is to give support to an Oshun ritual for the priestess that gave her life for Haiti to be victorious. She back, as with Toussaint L'Ouverture, the Bookman, John Dessalines, and the other priestess. They all here, and they working together to close the Haitian conjure. Now that the beginning of the conjure was initiated by the Bookman, who opened the conjure at the beginning, he initiated his portion of the closing. Once those 3 days of adjourning the court, now they can send a message to Haiti. And when they send the message to Haiti, they got to keep sending the message until the guy named Barbecue get the message. So y'all, if y'all know somebody from Haiti, if you can call Haiti, Barbecue need to get the message that the Haitian conjurers closed, and all of his brothers and sisters from opening the conjure is awaiting him on the mainland in order for him to give them the Oshun knockback to let them know they ready to receive the sweet waters of Oshun, and that the men is ready to protect the women and the children, and they ready to stand up like the soldiers that Haiti always been and receive this international support and aid from the FEMA, this is the females, which is the matriarchs, sending support to Haiti. They can't get it until they do the Oshun ritual to call Oshun home. But the small ritual has to be done in Florida, because Florida is the finish line, because that's where the Spanish had concentrated their forces and chopped down the trees and set motherfucking Florida on fire in the scorched earth campaign to get the skywalkers out the trees and the motherfucking swamp walkers away from the gators that protected them. What y'all don't know is when they talked about gator baiting with the babies, they was using our flesh because them motherfuckers would not eat us, and we was running all through the motherfucking Everglades under the canopy at nighttime, and they couldn't fuck with us, and that's why the Seminole Wars was such a long, drawn-out situation, because they can't fuck with us on our territory. They changed the conditions and the rules of war, so we adapted to the rules of war that they changed, and we adapted to the motherfucking conditions that they altered to overcome the obstacle that we was faced with. Now we got motherfucking Kanye West single-handedly fighting the Illuminati himself out in the open, and then you got us over here naysaying and talking down on Kanye, and he doing the fucking work that ain't none of us motherfuckers ready to do. Y'all gotta remember, the leadership can't be in the leadership position if the general public doesn't support them. And in order to overthrow the de facto, the de jure had to exercise their sovereign right to reclaim the right to restore the land, the air, and the water. We call it laying down the law. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then just be quiet and watch. But if you understand what I'm saying, lend your support to overthrow the fallen system so that we can get to heaven on earth. Mardi Gras all over this bitch from coast to coast. Motherfucking Kanye right. Them motherfuckers is not gonna stop nothing no more. They done. We gonna run their ass out of business this time, because the last time we didn't know how to support our brethren when they go up against the beast. It's real simple now. Just put it in the public domain that Kanye right, and we ain't backing the fuck down. We ain't your Martin Luther King go along to get along civil rights struggle for a motherfucking civil right when it ain't got human rights yet. That ain't us. Them was our parents and our grandparents that didn't know what else to do. And when you didn't know what else to do, they did what they could figure out. They tried to use what was successful for somebody else. Y'all took that to be the permanent lifestyle. We motherfucking riders in this bitch. We motherfucking King motherfucking Kong ain't got shit on these gorillas. We motherfucking gorilla knocking man to man all across the land so that these sisters can come through holding hands. We done letting these motherfuckers upset our motherfucking peace, and now it's time for us to put the new world in order. They said it was going to be a one world order, and we said it ain't going to be no one world order if we ain't at the head of the motherfucking table, and we meant that shit. Now we at the head of the motherfucking table. All we have to do is show our support for Kanye and watch for this motherfucking Oshun ceremony and done in Haiti to call the Sweetwater back to Haiti, and it's a done deal. Everybody can get ready to start putting on your motherfucking feathers again, because it's no longer, we ain't intimidated by no fez wearing motherfucker. They're telling them that the feather wearing motherfuckers are some backward motherfuckers. Fuck you and your fez. We took y'all shit. The righteous overcame the wicked. The good Moors conquered the dirty Moors. We sent the Braves in there to become the good Moors, because you dirty Moors gonna keep doing the same dumb shit, and we gonna catch you in the act. And when we catch you in the act, we gonna line your ass up in front of the firing squad. Nigga, 21 gun salute. These niggas is on the motherfucking loose. We running around this bitch like motherfucking the pack of motherfucking gorillas straight off the planet of the motherfucking apes. Motherfucker, and the sick ape gets paid, right? So what we doing now We supporting Kanye because they said he crazy and he right. We give this motherfucker the support that the black community ain't gave our leadership since this motherfucking shit been going on. Everybody motherfucking all hands on deck. Blow this bitch up. Make them turn the internet off because they keep saying Kanye is right every motherfucking where. Right? Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your YouTube, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Clubhouse, your motherfucking any other one of social media sites you can find. Hashtag Kanye is right. Them motherfuckers will not stop us again, not if the people realize what's taking place and know all we got to do is stick together and we going to beat these motherfuckers every goddamn time. They use divide and conquer because they know the power that we got when we come together for one common denominator. And the battle cry is free Larry Hoover, motherfucker. If you don't get that, then you don't understand. Then sit your ass back and watch what the man do, right? Because at this point, we ain't just talking Larry Hoover. We talking Angel Bay. We talking about bringing Assata home. We talking about liberating all of the political prisoners. We talking about redeeming everything they took from us. Get these motherfucking queens back their motherfucking queendom so we can go on about our motherfucking business and we can put this shit in the history books and tell our children in the future how we didn't want to live like this again in the eons to come. So the children will already be put on alert so that they can teach us that the next time we come back to this motherfucker, don't tolerate the banana in the tailpipe. Tell the truth, motherfucker, shame the goddamn devil. Live with a golden heart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't take no motherfucking bullshit, but first of all, don't issue none out. Because if you don't issue no bullshit, you won't get no bullshit. And if somebody do sling some bullshit, don't let that shit be your undoing. Use that bullshit for fertilizer and plant you a garden right where they motherfucking threw that shit. And watch the greenery grow up and all of the dirt that they did be thrown in their face without you ever lifting the finger against them. Sometimes you let these motherfuckers live and life will do to them what you never would have been able to do to them because you can't kill them that bad in your motherfucking murderous rage of the worst kind. Life can do some shit to these motherfuckers that none of us can't do. So they think they get away with their dirt, but ain't nobody getting out of here without paying for their dirt. Good, bad, or indifferent, every motherfucker getting exactly what they earn. That's it. Just give a motherfucker what they earn, right, wrong, or indifference. Talking about holding a motherfucker accountable? Nope, don't hold him accountable, just pay him. Give him what he earned. If he don't earn nothing, that's what he get. If he earns something, give it to him. If he earned $5, give him $5. If he earned $100, give him $100. If he earned $1 million, give him $1 million. If he earned $100 trillion, give him $100 trillion. But above all, don't short the man. Whatever the fuck they got coming, give it to him in full. Pay these motherfuckers the way you want to get paid. And karma coming back for these motherfuckers and she ain't happy because her sisters ain't happy. Them 7 sisters of destruction about to tap dance on y'all ass about these motherfucking babies and these widows and these domestically abused sisters. You can't go around lumping up the motherfucking portals that bring life into the planet and think that you're going to receive the good graces of the great mother and you beating her daughter up like she's a motherfucking pro athlete boxer across from you in a Mike Tyson fight and you pounding her upside the head, but you won't even speak up for yourself at work when your boss say something to you. You just not yell boss and take your boot licking ass somewhere and go do what the boss say. If you don't learn to balance your relationship and you keep using your woman and your children for punching bags, then you don't deserve to have a family, motherfucker. Because you can't keep having this hostage crisis disguised as the love affair and think we ain't going to figure out how to break these goddamn wicked-ass cycles. This is over with. All of this shit is cyclic. And when it come back around, bust that motherfucking snake in his head. Don't take no for an answer. Push your motherfucking authority. Let your motherfucking light shine on this bitch. Motherfucker, tell the truth, stand in the position of right, and kick these motherfuckers in the balls. Beat their ass from pillar to motherfucking post. That's from Joaquin to Boaz. That's from a motherfucking horse to a mule on your ass. real quick. We ain't taking no more shit. We done with it. We fed up. We tired. We sick and tired. We sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of being fed up of being sick and tired. So now, at this point, we gonna either get on motherfucking board when we see our own doing the struggling to clear the way for us, we gonna get behind that motherfucker. All of us rush that nigga together, knock him across the finish line. Guess what? Some more of us might finish in the process. Some more of us get across the goddamn line, the better. But as long as you see a motherfucker close, tackle his ass across. Don't let him give up at the last minute. Don't let him fold up shop. Don't let him bow down. Don't let him go into reverse. Push his ass forward. Keep that motherfucker moving across the finish line. Fuck these motherfuckers. They ain't never did nothing of any motherfucking benefit to us. Everything that they done for us is to benefit them. If we receive a benefit, oh well, collateral damage does happen. So in order for me to eat off this motherfucker, I gotta let this motherfucker eat on enough not to starve until I'm done eating my food. So they gave us a couple of breadcrumbs, and now we crumb snatchers, snatching the crumbs off their plate. Fuck that shit. We ain't babies, motherfucker. We grown now. We not snatching crumbs. We snatching the whole goddamn buffet. You understand? The whole buffet. That's a buffet for the ones who don't know French. So, since we gonna snatch the whole buffet, we gonna call these motherfuckers in Haiti at every turn we get. It's the only thing going on now is Haiti call Oshun and motherfucking Kanye is right. All of the ones on the mainland tell Haiti to call Oshun home and Kanye is right. If we put them two things together and just keep motherfucking blowing their algorithms up with that shit, because Haiti got to see what's going on. Soon as Haiti get free, we all free. Haiti deserve freedom just like any motherfucker else. See, y'all don't remember. I remember, because I got a special place in my heart for Haiti, because they some soldier riding ass motherfuckers, and that's why they don't want them on the mainland. Remembered all the motherfucking refugees left Cuba, and at the same time, a whole bunch of refugees left Haiti. When they all got to Florida, the immigrations sent all of the Haitians back, and then they took all of the Cubans in. Like we wasn't gonna never notice that shit. That was right around the time they had the big court case with the little boy, what's his motherfucking name, Emilio or some shit. And this motherfucking little boy had been sent over here from one of his family members to another one, and half his family was trying to sue him to keep him in America, and the other half was trying to keep him in or send him back to Haiti. And it ended up being a long, drawn-out struggle. But right around that time is the time when the Haitian immigrants was fleeing the blood motherfucker shed over there. And Elian, yeah, that's his name, Elian. So when the Haitians came, they sent them back. They came on. These motherfuckers floated across the Gulf on inner tubes. Big ass inner tubes tied together to make rafts. And they got over here, and America sent them back because they was too goddamn dark to settle on the mainland. So Haiti, tell these get y'all lick back. Tell motherfucking Yemiya and Oye that get y'all lick back when they standing up for Oshun. Because they going to get y'all lick back. She going to send water down them. They going to send water in a wave down the Mississippi Channel. And then there's going to be a wave of water coming up on the motherfucking Gulf when Haiti get they lick back. Don't trust the fucking Gulf. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all think this some bullshit. I can't give y'all no days or no times, but I could definitely describe the events based off the current circumstances and conditions. So this is the time of the Oshun priestesses to rise to the motherfucking top. So when I do the video with Phoenix, y'all, anybody that want to support the Florida Oshun ceremony, find out what you can do from her to give y'all support. I don't know what kind of support they need, but I do know this, that when that shit motherfucking happen over here and they start calling her home over there, that's when we all start seeing the massive motherfucking floodgates of the bullshit exposure come out into the forefront. Goddamn right, Yeezy right, Kanyeezy on their ass. Get them motherfucking niggas, Kanye. Them motherfuckers look like us, but they ain't us, masquerading as somebody. Fuck them niggas. Yeah, we know Clintons. The Clintons gonna pay for that shit. Well, they didn't pay for it now, cause any Clinton you see now is a lookalike or a bot. Cause if you see a Clinton now, a lookalike or a bot. That's it. So I'm gonna stop running my mouth so I can let somebody come in and talk. See if anybody got any questions before they cut me out. Phoenix, you in here? Send me a request, sweetie. I hope she get the invite. I just I sent Phoenix in the comments, so I sent her an invite so we can go and get this shit on the flow. Raising Phoenix 78. This is what I'm talking about, so y'all know. Anybody that want to contribute to the Florida Oshun Return of the Sweetwater Ritual in any form that you able to issue or lend support, that's who you contact. Raising Phoenix 78 on Instagram. Right? Contact her and ask what y'all can do or tell her what y'all can do so she can record who can do what if y'all want to help. Right? Let her know what your skills is. If you're an Oshun priestess, let her know you're an Oshun priestess. If you just a supporter, let her know you're a supporter, but you can cook or you can clean or you can help arrange if you got a children's girls choir that can sing into Oshun ritual, if you got young ladies that can sing for the songs of praise to Oshun, let her know that y'all willing to get a support because the ritual gonna have to be done. Soon as we see Haiti respond, they have to start putting that ritual together, and that's the sister that's pinned in the comment right there that y'all need to reach out and offer y'all aid and assistance to, and tell her what y'all capable of, what y'all offering as the support, so she don't have to try to figure out what you can do to help. If you could tell her what you already know how to do. And the one is if you can be in Florida at a moment's notice, or if you're in Florida, it's preferential because the ritual has to take place in Florida. I'm gonna send you another invite, Phoenix. I'm gonna see because I had sent somebody else in too, and they wouldn't let them in. There we
Hey, there
go.
you go. There we go. We in there. We in there.
Yeah, so you hear what I'm telling them, right? To reach out to
Yes,
you if they
yes.
want to get a support. So
Okay,
as the energy pick up, you need to get you a writing tablet where you
okay.
can keep track of who can do what, so you can organize best.
Yeah, it definitely will be coming up soon. I'm getting with our goddess individually first beforehand so we can do our stuff.
Mhm.
And all I can say is Kupata Buleka. And if you don't know Creole, that means chop off their heads and burn their motherfucking house. Kupata Buleka. That's what Jean Dessalines said as he was getting ready to end the revolution when we won the first time. And so I just encourage you that get this information out, the one that the Bookman did that he closed. I even created one on my TikTok where I merged all three of the videos because we need them to overstand and understand that the first phase has been complete. I have to do my second phase before we can kind of go on and close this. I know everybody tired. Shit, I'm tired. Y'all tired. We all fucking tired. And but once we give them over in IAT to see that, then that will help really expedite and speed some things. I have been in contact with some of our people over in IAT and getting individually. Right now, we're keeping her cloaked with our goddess Oshun, and then when it is time, I will get with some of you all individually so we can do our stuff inland in the States before we go over there. But Kupatabulaka.
Yeah. So what we gonna have you doing is, so while you doing the planning part, the people that offer their assistance, they tell you what their skill set is and what they
Hmm.
willing to do. So then you'll know, well, I need a cook for this part, right?
Yeah,
I need ladies to organize the children for the Oshun song ceremony where they sing songs to honor Oshun. It's
right.
it's a whole, the Oshun priestesses already know how to do Oshun ritual. It's just
Yeah.
that
And
um
just remembering this isn't our first time we've done it. We've done this many times, many lifetimes, not just this one. We are back on the land for such a time as this. And I just want to say, thank you so much, Chief, because, you've been getting the downloads from Big Mama. You've done a lot of inner work before all of this and calling out, putting the calls out to find a book and recognizing who Toussaint was. You know, took the call, about me being a priestess, finding Oshun, just everything you've done. So it definitely couldn't have been done without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for every single thing you do, not just with this, but with everything and the masses and awakening. I know we greatly appreciate you. Y'all, please definitely support the big OG because I know when you have that much um, you know, on your life. The assignment is so great, but it's not by accident that it's Scorpio season and we dealing with the Scorpion King. And if you know anything about the Scorpion King, he will take that goddamn tail and it will kill your ass in 2 seconds flat. It's not like a hurricane where you got a week to prepare. He gonna come in like the F5 tornado and gonna wipe your shit out. And so sometimes when you have to do family business, you have to have a gorilla to come in and just tear some shit up. You can't be nice with everything. And so I appreciate you for not only being that, but you're such a teacher and a master teacher that doesn't not want to hide the knowledge and you're not in it for the money, although we should definitely support you financially, support his Patreon and everything else. I know I subscribe to Patreon. I know I send love offerings. I know many of us do. So we just thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm really, really, really gratitude for that, sis. My mama told me a long time ago, it don't seem like you loved and respected, but if you keep doing what you're doing, when the time come, you're gonna know that they appreciate the work you did. So y'all been letting me know. I've been appreciative of it, and I didn't really, I wasn't doing it for a personal gain to begin with. I was doing
Yeah,
it because I didn't like the conditions my people was in, and I was
right.
just trying to figure out a way out. I didn't know I had the blood right to tell these motherfuckers to leave until I got deep in my research, and then I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Holy shit, Taj!
Mm-hmm.
Civics, a
Yeah.
fucking no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
Jurisdiction, assertive
Mm-hmm.
superior jurisdiction." Morpheus, Mysticus, Magus, Emissary of Light, Redeemer of the Righteous, Galactic Council Seat 50, holds sole
Hey.
jurisdiction of the body of the living and the dead.
Mm-hmm.
That means the straw man and the real man.
That.
Therefore, coming from a superior jurisdiction, all of those is holding my people under
Mm-hmm.
adhesion contracts and fraudulent treaties
Right.
are now on notice that it's time to go.
The stone that the builder refused didn't understand you was the chief cornerstone because you wrote the emerald tablets atop, and you hold the feather because you wear in the hearts of man as Anubis, and they never even saw it coming.
Hey, we're in their face behind their back.
Mm, but I saw it clearly.
So look, this is what we expect on the heels of the Oshun return to Haiti. When
Mm,
Oshun returns, the Sweetwater returns.
yes.
And what that means is the wealth
Hmm.
of nations is restored,
Right.
right? Now the
Can we
men
break
got a
that down
role
for
to
the
play.
people, like a little bit, especially with IAT, because the news lies so much about IAT. They always say it's the poorest country and this, that, and other. First of all, I know we recognize that IAT has obviously tons of natural resources from gold and many other things. But what a lot of people don't also know about IAT is that a lot of that fucking gold that the lizard queen who then died had came from IAT that was sitting under her home. The other thing that people don't know is that literally sitting in a trust, there is trillions of dollars that will be able to assist us that is sitting in IAT. So it's pivotal not only from a perspective of, the spiritual aspect, but even financial. And you cannot be, and Naiti in Florida and really Louisiana is all tied in together because, I'm an Arkansas girl, but I'm a Louisiana Creole. All my stuff from not only my past life, but current life come from Louisiana Creole because that's how we kept everything. In Florida is the finish line. And we are all interconnected from the Gullah Geechee Wars, which I'm sure, everyone knows. So we're all in this. This is way bigger than what people know. Like it's called a war conjure for a reason. It
So,
affects everybody.
excuse me, when the war
Oh,
conjure is
sorry. Somebody said,
called,
how can I help you? How can the regular people help us? Yeah, definitely meditate. Absolutely. Yeah, meditation. I'll say this because, by nature, also I'm an astrologer and a whole bunch of other stuff. These eclipses are very, very pivotal. We just had one this week. We got another one coming November 7th. And I always say that these eclipses are kind of the runway to opening the portals and gateways. So these eclipses, getting in nature, if you are into the orishas or if you have your own individual ancestors, summoning and petitioning to ancestors, not only for just us, but for the individuals who are fighting as the resistance in IAT, they need it even more so than us. Like, I really want you to send that energy. If you have family members in IAT, any water, food, clothes, finances, like, where we don't have to wait for the national aid, anything we can do now to help our brothers and sisters there, because they desperately need it. If you ever have any family from there, you understand what they're going through. It's heartbreaking and they shouldn't be. So that's what you can do more than anything.
yeah. So, when once they do their Oshun parade celebration, it's gonna look like a Mardi Gras celebration, but it's gonna be gold and white shit everywhere. That's our cue on the mainland. That one, they called the Sweetwater's home, so that means that you definitely have to do that ritual immediately at that point.
Right. Hmm.
And two, that water coming back. Boy, that water
Hmm.
coming back.
Hmm.
The Mississippi drying up, but that
Yeah.
water coming back.
Yeah.
That water, I'm telling you, I can't say it enough. That water coming
Trust me,
back.
I know about Oshun, and she doing what she's supposed to. Was she drying that bitch out? Cause she like, you ain't finna get no barges, no truck, no nothing until you Yeah, because nature is part of the weapon. So we do need a release, but she's uncovering stuff too. So I know exactly what she's doing, and I ain't really mad at her because you got Oya Shango in the sky, you got Yemiya Olokun in the ocean, and you got Oshun. So everybody out, and they not playing, and it's
Yeah.
I
So
don't
she
know.
she holding back the Sweetwater.
And I will say this, Oshun is, but I tell you what, I know for a fact, Oya, because on Tuesday night at 333, which is a 9 knock, and if anybody know about Oya, her number is 9. My whole house shook and the wind shook, and I felt it. And I saw her visibly, and I'm not even a parishioner of Oya. And I heard audibly her say, the winds of change have come, and then I saw her face, and I don't even see Oya, and it woke me up out of my sleep at 333 straight up, and I saw it at 9, and it was so loud. And my next door neighbor, because I'm in a complex, got up and she said, like it was not natural. So I know that this is not. And and anybody know wherever Oya is, Shango there. They travel together. So, and I know Oshun is doing what she do, because whatever Oshun do, Yemi Yada and Yemi ain't know where the Olakun ain't there. And if anybody know about Olakun, they had to chain him down. So this ain't what they want. So that's how I'm gonna just stop right there. They better not go up in Haiti, because this ain't gonna go like it went in 93 or 94 or 2004 or no other day. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's
It's
another
not.
animal right here.
It's not.
This is what the
It's
people
not.
not understanding. This is a whole different
This
animal.
is not. Because
This
we too
is
many of us have awakened, too many of us got altars, and we too many of us is dropping off packages in the ocean. Too many of our ancestors have purposely ascended, and this is not what they want. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. So they sent me here to put the pieces back together.
Yep.
Leave no stone unturned.
And we're here, Chief. That's all I say. I would say, Chief, but I'm here. And so I'm doing what you tell me.
I
We
know
on
you
deck
had me in
and we
right on
ready.
time. Look, when I found Christine, the Oshun priestess, when I found her, I was going over the paperwork and I was like, damn, it's another priestess involved in this shit.
Cecilia Fatima. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how the fuck am I? I'm because when at first I thought all we needed was the Ocean Priestess to
Mm-hmm.
close it out. Everybody that was part of opening it up is responsible to close it.
Yeah.
Barbecue been sending us the knocks, right, ever since the prime minister got killed to close it on this end so he
Mm-hmm.
can call for it to close on that end. But we didn't recognize who he
Yeah, I
was
didn't either. Yeah,
because
I didn't.
I didn't know that we needed John
Don
Dessalines.
Dasalinis. Yeah, I didn't know.
We
I didn't realize who he was till this week. I mean, I knew who the bookman was. I knew who Toussaint was. I knew who I was. I didn't know who
one
he
of the
was.
elder mothers told me who Divine Insight was,
Mm-hmm.
and she told me now that you know who he is, you have to
Mm-hmm.
find the bookman.
Mm-hmm.
I had already found the bookman, but I couldn't see him because you had him cloaked.
Yeah, I tend to do
Right.
that.
But the reason you had him cloaked is because you have to be the one identifying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Once you identify him, I'm like, holy shit, because he sent me
Mm-hmm.
my motherfucking shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now
Mm-hmm.
I go and I give him what he need and I communicate with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he do his part to close it out. Next thing you know, I'm in Florida.
Yep. And
Crawford
I and,
City,
and
Florida.
what's interesting is like I'm there monthly and then I'm moving there like in a few months. And so that's why I said Florida is the finish line. And obviously I'm heavily connected to IAT. So we all are there. Like it's just, and then me and you when we connected, we both got family ties from Chicago. Matter of fact, I gotta see some pictures because I got some. I'm like, this could be some of our people. So it was, we all descended for such a time as this.
Excuse me. It's a little
No,
crack.
you good, Chief. You went in too deep with it, Chief. You went in. you pumped it in a little bit too deep.
Hey, look. This how you know when you walking Sadat the Mustaqim. I went to Florida.
hmm
I was the most unprepared I ever been for a trip.
uh,
I when I got ready to leave, I couldn't find none of my clothes. I couldn't find my suit, nothing. And you know what I said? Fuck it.
what?
Fuck
Mm,
it. Whatever it is, Big Mama gonna work it out.
mm,
I got all the way down there and found the suit.
wow.
I found the suit the morning of the wedding.
Wow. That's what I always say. You'll figure it out. That's they saying. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, you smart. You'll figure it out.
You'll
I ain't
figure it
figured
out.
this one out. I just followed the energy.
Mm,
I was like a raft in the river, just floating on downstream,
mm,
and everything worked out. And I had a blast visiting my family and my
yeah.
extended family.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward. That's why we got to get we need them to get this call out to Haiti because when we all get together, it's time for a family reunion. It's
Yes,
time for a family reunion because we got to get back to the
I,
family reunion.
I can't wait till all the news stations is reporting the national Mardi Gras across the land. Goddamn.
Yeah. And I'm a Mardi Gras girl. I'm a Louisiana, bred girl from my family bloodline on my mom's
I tell
side.
everybody if
Yeah.
y'all want to know how we nut the fuck up, go tell them niggas in New Orleans they can't have Mardi Gras and see what they do to
Oh,
your
they don't
ass.
care. They even during COVID, they didn't care nothing about no COVID. They won't stop for no goddamn Mardi. Are you crazy? Another thing I love about which you could tell that it's our ancient culture still in Louisiana is if you notice whether it's after a wedding or after what they call a funeral, because we know that death isn't real. It's always you can be sad, but we have what we call the second line, and that's the way that I'm looking forward to this is the second line because we're gonna celebrate and turn up. Because even if in what they call death, where everybody else is sad and folks crying, we'll have a celebration, the dance
Hey,
and
look,
party.
watch the culture. They
Hmm.
say we not connected
We
and we
are.
all different people,
Hmm.
right? In in New Orleans, you're not taking Mardi Gras. It's not gonna happen.
It never, never.
It's not gonna happen. You will get fucked up. They tried to do
Hmm.
it. They tried to
They
do
will
it.
tear the city like they will tear you. You're
They
not ever
yeah,
taking it ever.
they have to have Mardi Gras. It's a spiritual release
It's
mechanism.
very spiritual. Yeah, it's very
It's a
spiritual.
spiritual
Hmm.
release mechanism in order to
Hmm.
keep the spiritual energy pure.
And it's done in that certain time period. And they see, again, I'm an astrologer. It's done at a certain time period for a reason. So that's why you're not going. Not only are you not going to take it, because if you noticed it, when they've not only tried to take it but switched them dates around, folks went crazy too because
Okay,
it's
now
done in specific dates.
I'm gonna give you the same ceremony.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna change the name. And if you try to
Hmm.
take the ceremony from the people I'm gonna mention, you're gonna have the same reaction as trying to
Hmm.
take Mardi Gras from New Orleans.
Hmm.
Take Cinco de Mayo from Mexico.
Not happening.
Or most of those Latin countries going
Hmm.
south of Mexico still practice Cinco de Mayo,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Dia de Muerte is what they call it, the
Yeah.
Day of the Dead.
Dead. Yep. Yep.
But it's
And
Mardi
even matter of
Gras.
fact, we have coming up because, and I gotta just interject this. They have their Halloween, which these people they steal everything and try to make it wicked. But I'm sorry, October 30th is All Hallows Eve. They took October 31st, and then November 1st is what we called our All Ancestors Day. And so, which is similar to what you're saying, the Day of the Dead. So we've been here in our, probably, I don't know if it was our hoodoo, because this month is Hoodoo Heritage Month. So we've always did it. And if you know about how they do Halloween, that's why they say trick or treat, because they don't want to see their ancestors. They scared of theirs because they did so much dirt, they got so much demonic. We have our altars, and that's why they say ghosts and goblins and ghouls, because they knew how we had our ancestors' day. We had our All Hallows Eve, we had our candles, and we were, well, not necessarily worship, but we honored our various deities and things like that. And so they gonna pick a day right in the middle of our holy 2 days, the 2 different days that we had our 3-day ceremonies,
Well,
especially the trick or
Halloween
treating.
was ours, like a rest Mother Earth for the winter ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
right? Halloween is another version of Cinco de Mayo. It's just in a different part of the year,
Mm-hmm.
right? The putting her to rest, the funeral is
Mm-hmm.
in the fall
Yes.
after the harvest,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this is why they put Halloween October 31st. Right.
Mm.
Then you have All Ancestors Day
Mm-hmm.
on
Mm-hmm.
November
Right.
2nd or 3rd.
Yes.
And then you have All Saints Day on November the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And here go the irony about this solar eclipse just coming. Oh, one more thing before I get back to the eclipse. Talking about Mardi Gras under a
Mm-hmm.
different name. Go to Brazil and tell them they can no longer have Los Carnaval.
Mm.
If you see it, it's just a magnified Mardi Gras. It's bigger than Mardi Gras because there's more people involved.
Mm.
The whole country damn near is involved. But it's called Los Carnaval, which in English is the carnival, but it's a big ass parade.
Mm.
It's just like Mardi Gras.
Wow.
The culture is expressed across the land,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
we don't remember the
Mm-hmm.
culture because they use it and weaponize it against us,
Right. Right. Mm.
right? So when you see the culture, when you go look at these things for yourself, and then you
Mm-hmm.
see, hold up, these motherfuckers ain't never been able to really stop us from doing us. It's just
Mm,
that they was able to corral us in and make us do us on their terms.
right.
We changing the terms back to us.
Right. That,
Like
that,
the final harvest festival was the end of November,
okay.
right? That's what Thanksgiving was. It
Mm,
was the harvest festival
okay.
of the indigenous people. If you read the Thanksgiving tale they tell us, they
Mm-hmm.
said that the natives brought the visitors food,
Mm-hmm.
and the centerpiece was the turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mama used to cook the chief a turkey.
Yeah.
That's why it's traditional for the man to cut the turkey.
31st. Mm-hmm.
It's like his birthday cake
Mm,
from Big Mama. The turkey became the mockery of the chiefs because we didn't remember what
mm,
it was, right? So they used it
right.
to mock the chiefs.
Oh, wow.
But the turkey is the American peacock.
Mm,
There used to be a bird that was natural habitat, was all the way through Mexico into South America. It was
mm-hmm.
huge. It looked
Mm,
like a giant peacock,
mm-hmm.
and it used to fly in the sky. When the
Mm-hmm.
sun hit it, the feathers used to give off this certain glistening color.
Mm-hmm.
They made it look like he was a flying crystal of sorts. And
Wow.
these was the ones that they used to make the uh, costume for the Great Thunderbird ceremonies.
Oh,
But what
wow.
we know today is stomp clubs. Everybody had a piece to perform in the
Mm-hmm.
great ceremony of the Thunderbird.
Mm,
And it was up to each clan to come up with their own dance so that when they wear their feathers from the colored Thunderbird they represent,
mm,
or that part of the Thunderbird they represent, they moves look unique.
mm. Wow.
And the ones who stomp, those are what you call earth stompers.
That made me think about that movie. Remember, I don't know if it was called
Stomp the yard.
well, not just Stump the Yard, but it was they did it about the it was the Crumpin people from out of Cali, and it was they did a documentary on it,
Oh yeah,
but it was
Haiti.
different groups. Yeah, like with that, the clowns and the Crump groups, but they were. That's what's making me think because it was, and it was showing of our different roots and
Okay.
stuff. But that makes me
So
think about that.
the ground stompers
Mm-hmm.
is one part of the rain dance. In
Okay.
order to perform the whole rain dance, you
Mm-hmm.
need members of different tribes
Mm.
performing the dance around the fire.
Wow.
And so you have Crips and Sea walking, that's crooked
Mm-hmm.
walking. They
Mm-hmm.
controlling the lightning,
Yeah.
right? The Bloods is bee walking, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's blood walking. That's
Mm-hmm.
blood on the earth. So they controlling
Mm-hmm.
the thunder, right? In Detroit, they jitting,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? And Detroit jitting is controlling the sleep.
Ooh.
So I can go all over the country and tell you what, but we was just storing up the energy
Mm.
because we ain't used it yet.
Mm.
That's because
That's
we
why it's
haven't
free
all
the chiefs, free the
right,
chiefs,
and
free
that's
the
why once
land.
we do the
Free the
dance
chiefs, free the
together,
land.
yeah. So
Hmm.
once we start doing these dances at the same
Yeah,
time across the land, we
yeah,
doing the whole storm ritual.
yeah,
Bring all of this shit full circle.
yeah. Free the chiefs, free all of them, free Larry Hoover, free the chiefs, free the land.
Yeah. Hey,
And it's
but
gonna happen. I feel like I wonder if it's gonna happen on your birthday. It'll be beautiful because I think the revolution gonna start on 11/10.
well, but OG said they telling all of the inmates across the country on that day,
Hmm.
no movement. Tell them to all come talk to me.
Yeah,
They
I
want to
know. If
know
I've
what
been
the
keeping up,
demands
I'm
is.
waiting.
I don't know how it's gonna work out because I don't know how unified the inmates are. But that's the wind talker message. grassroots.
If they getting the outside time and they getting up under this gamma radiation sun that we got hitting our ass, because I'm telling you, this sun
Oh,
is not
it's
a
coming.
regular sun. Yeah, they getting some downloads, some uploads.
Yeah. So we got about 20 seconds before they cut this video.
All right, G.
And I enjoyed talking to you. People, this
Thank
is
you.
the sister y'all need to reach out to if y'all want